After watching a few Monkey Jones videos, I came across one where he went through some comics his fans made for a contest, and I thought to myself, hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'm gonna steal it. And since a lot of my content is about art, I thought it would be a fitting thing to host. Now I have to say that you guys blew my expectations out of the water, because 1, there was a lot more entries than I anticipated, and 2, high quality was distributed quite evenly for so many of them. First I'll show the numerous honorable mentions and then the winners. If you want to see them all, I'll put a link to where the journal is in the description. So for the first comic, we have probably the most accurate representation of what my channel is all about. The 3 stages of Solar Sans. Livestream Solar. Nothing is filtered. This is who Solar really is. Your mom gay, lol. Critic Solar. This is the form Solar takes when pointing out your art mistakes. This is not thick enough. Yes, that is a very important criticism. Triggered Solar. You know you have sinned when Solar gets triggered. Remember, every time you sin on art, you must repent in the form of V-Bucks to my account, or you will suffer accordingly. Here we have a comic that begins with a shirtless representation of me, for some reason. This gives the artist ample time to show off my nail nips. Mr. Sans, will you review my Begone? I don't know why this comic got so violent out of nowhere, but okay. Can you even draw? Can you even draw? You know, I really need to update my gallery because the drawings on there now are like a year old and are really bad. I might do a video where I critique my own art, but I haven't had much time to work on my own art in general. I like making videos just a little bit more than drawing, so that takes up a lot of my free time. This comic features my very original OC, the Ouncler, and he seems to be a favorite in these comics. Damn, that hit did nothing. I hope he still hasn't found out my small boy you is. Motherfucker found out my ounces. I don't know this character, but every time I hear the word ounces now, I just giggle at my own lame joke. Hey, can you please weigh this? Just use this scale on the table. Ouncler? I only weigh in ounces! Man, my OC is pretty useless, isn't he? I also like how everyone remembers to put the sans eye on the Ouncler. That's good attention to detail right there. Here we have a screenshot from one of my other videos. OMG, this is so dark. Hahaha. Be honest. Should I be worried? Not at all. Yes, that's right, kids. Make sure to get your parents' permission before watching my content. Unless you don't want to be a nerd. A lot of people have done the sees art and then is repulsed joke, but I like this one because it's a bit of a different take on it. Hello, my name is Solar Sans, and this is Browsing DeviantArt. I don't like something in this art piece. Haters, my art style, stop hating. Lol, I made a thing. Why are you like this? First of all, I actually did not make the original Cowcat. My mortal mind does not have the capacity to design something like that. Someone on DeviantArt did. I think the original is buried in my favorites somewhere. Also, this is another accurate comic. Every time a character is made on my channel, there's some sexy version of it somewhere. I had a confession to make. I had AIDS. Nani? This is of course a reference to a comic I reviewed on another video. There's a lot of detail in this one. I also like the extra decoration on the text in the middle panel. It really puts emphasis on my AIDS revelation. This one has some really nice colors and character design to it. For years, various deviants across the galaxy come together to create their own worlds. Some minuscule, others massive. However, some deviants live to create unspeakable evil, and I am one of the last few to purify these demonic creatures. Many say these artists have limitless power, and they have armies ready to strike at command, but me, I beg to differ. That is quite dramatic, I must say. Oh my god, I'm a beautiful anime boy. Hello everyone who happened to click on this video. So here we have some Pokemon fan art. Solar, the picture is over here. Well, how do you expect me to be able to see that with this thing stuck on my face? A lot of people have asked how I see through the mask, so I'll reveal the secret now. Here it is. I punched 2 tiny holes that are small enough that my camera can't see them from most distances, but I can still partially look through them. I kind of wish I made more places for winners when I wrote the journal, because so many of these are just great. Only one meme survives. Well, don't get too cocky then, for your sake of course. This is one of my favorites, especially with the last panel. There's just so much motion within these 2 ridiculous creations. It's kind of badass. Do you wanna have a sand time? There's been so many comics with Sans the Skeleton references in them, you guys have no idea. This is just one of the better ones. You seriously think this is priceless? Yeah, but not as priceless as you. Hehehehe. I really like that this person took the priceless meme and made another joke out of it. I mean, plain references are fine, but when you put your own twist on it, it just becomes that much better. My favorite thing about this is how I'm crying through my mask. Also, the seamless combination of drawings and real life in that Sonic picture rivals that of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. This one has a very interesting style. The action in these last 2 panels is just so extreme and over the top, it's great. The use of black and white is also a unique approach. Yeah, no, I don't hate furries. One of us. Liking Zootopia doesn't. One of us. One of us. One of us. Please, no. God damn it. Yeah, this is pretty much what happened after this video. Solar Sans has yaoi hands. His beautiful hands are more beautifully rare than a great OC. This pleases the mighty Solar Sans. Or should I say Solar Hands? There's plenty more where that came from, ladies. Well, that was bizarre. Before we get to the winners, here's a few completely idiotic comics. If I could even call them comics. It's been a century since I cooked anything. I have 12 starving kids that demand a barbecue. Hello, Rorden Gamzee. My good man, what should I roast for my barbecue? Roast animators, lol. Hey, my name is Jeff. I'm Rorden's friend. Here are the things you need to roast. Animators. Thanks, lad. Hourglass man. Roasting animators. That was something. Mark Elliott Zuckerberg. Yes, YouTuber Solar Sans. Art thou a lizard? Despacito. Oh, Dios mío. Now these winners were really difficult to pick because a lot of your comics were just wonderful. But I think that these are just slightly better than the rest. Of course, in my opinion. This comic I chose for 3rd place, maybe because the cleanliness of the artwork is just unrivaled. Hey Solar Sans, why do you always wear that mask? Let's keep this on. Please leave. When this character first lifted my mask, I didn't know if her reaction was from horror or something else. Any reaction would probably make sense. So of course we have loss. I'm pretty sure one of these was just inevitable. I chose this one for 2nd place because of the detail and effort it must have taken to make each panel feature a different character I've made. And the overall attention to each panel is just amazing. And finally, we have 1st place. I finally found it. After 15 years. The Scroll of Truth. You know you like it. Nyeh. The use of color and detail in this comic presides over every panel. The concept of the joke is simple, but the execution is really well done. The winner of this contest has an account by the name of The Sparkle Dash. Most of their art focuses on chibi characters, with lots of cool colors for shading. Their gallery is also very large, with lots of artwork to explore. This comic serves as a sample of what a lot of their art is like, so if you enjoy that kind of stuff, you can go check them out. I just realized that all the winners are comics based on other comics. I guess I like a good parody. This was fun to do. I might do more stuff like this in the future. Anyway, my name is Solar Sans, and goodbye.